What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something absolutely insane. I was just sitting around thinking, man, I'm hungry. But then I thought, what if I was a billionaire? What would I eat? So I went online and found the most ridiculously expensive foods on the entire planet, and we're going to count them down right here, right now. We're talking about food that costs more than a car, food that's literally served in gold, and food that could, well, you'll see. This is going to be the craziest taste test in history. Have you ever wondered what the world's priciest bites taste like? Let's find out. We are going on a journey from Iran to Japan to a farm in the middle of nowhere in Sweden to uncover the most luxurious and mind-bogglingly expensive things you can possibly eat. I've got my wallet ready, and honestly, I'm a little scared for my bank account after this one, but we do it for you guys. This is going to be an epic countdown you do not want to miss. For every single insane food on this list, I'm going to tell you its name, where it comes from, the absolutely unbelievable price tag, and of course, a wild fun fact that will probably break your brain. We have 10 foods to get through, and trust me, each one is crazier than the last. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's jump right into the countdown, starting with number 10. This is going to be insane. Kicking off our list at number 10 is something you probably eat for breakfast. But I promise you, not like this. We are in New York City, USA, to talk about the zillion-dollar lobster frittata. This absolute beast of a breakfast dish will set you back a cool $2,000 for an omelet. I could buy $2,001 tacos with that. Here's the fun fact. The caviar on top is actually more expensive than the lobster itself. You're basically eating a pile of fish eggs that costs more than the giant sea bug it's sitting on. For number 9, we're flying all the way to Japan for a dish that's not just expensive, it's also incredibly dangerous. This is fugu, also known as the puffer fish. A single serving of this delicacy can cost up to $200. Now that might not sound as crazy as a $2,000 omelet, but you're paying for the thrill because this fish can literally kill you. Here's the wild fun fact. The fish contains a lethal poison called tetrodotoxin, which is up to 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide. There is no antidote. One wrong cut and it's game over for the customer. Coming in at number 8, we're staying in Japan to talk about a fungus that's worth more than its weight in, well, almost anything. These are Matsutake mushrooms. Finding these is like finding a real-life treasure chest. A single pound of these mushrooms can cost up to $1,000, sometimes even more. They're incredibly rare and prized for their unique spicy aroma. People go absolutely nuts for these things during the autumn season. And here's the fun fact that explains the price. They are nearly impossible to farm. Scientists have not been able to replicate the conditions to grow them commercially. This means every single mushroom has to be foraged by hand in the wild, making them incredibly scarce. Okay, this next one is just weird, but I am here for it. For number 7, we're heading to the snowy forests of Sweden. Get ready for moose cheese. Yes, you heard me right. Cheese made from the milk of a moose. This stuff is so unbelievably rare that it costs around $500 per pound. It's one of the most exclusive cheeses in the entire world. I didn't even know you could milk a moose. I know you're dying to know the fun fact for this one. This cheese is only produced at one single location on the entire planet, a farm called the Moose House in Bjurholm, Sweden. The moose can only be milked between May and September, and they produce a very small amount of milk compared to a cow. Alright, prepare yourselves because number 6 is one of the strangest and most famous expensive foods out there. We're traveling to Indonesia for a cup of coffee that has a very unique processing method. This is Kopi Luwak coffee. A pound of these beans can sell for up to $600. People say it has a uniquely smooth and rich flavor, but the story behind it is what makes it so wild. Here's the fun fact. Kopi Luwak is made from coffee beans that have been eaten, digested, and then pooped out by a small mammal called an Asian palm civet. Yes, the beans are harvested from the civet's droppings. So someone at some point saw animal poop with beans in it and thought, I should brew that. We're at the halfway point, and things are only getting crazier. For number 5, we're staying in Indonesia to meet the most metal chicken in existence. This is the Ayam Cemani chicken. It's not just any chicken, it's the Lamborghini of poultry. A single one of these birds can cost up to $2,500 for one chicken. And this is the fun fact. Due to a genetic condition called fibromelanosis, everything about this chicken is black. The skin, the beak, the tongue, the meat, the bones, and even its internal organs are pitch black. It is the goth icon of the animal kingdom. Alright, buckle up because the prices are about to go into the stratosphere. At number 4, we're back in Japan, at the world-famous Toyosu Fish Market in Tokyo. We're here to see the king of all sushi, the bluefin tuna. While you can get bluefin for less, the most prized fish are sold at auction, and the record price for a single bluefin tuna is an unbelievable $3.1 million. No, I did not misspeak. Over $3 million for one fish. So what's the fun fact? The record-breaking $3.1 million tuna was bought by Kiyoshi Kimura, a sushi restaurant owner known as the Tuna King, at the first auction of the new year in 2019. Companies pay massive prices for the prestige of buying the first and best tuna of the year. We are in the top 3, and at number 3 we have a spice that is literally worth more than its weight in gold at times. From Iran and other parts of the world, this is saffron. This delicate red spice can cost up to $10,000 per pound. That makes it by far the most expensive spice on the planet. It's used in dishes like paella and risotto to give them a beautiful golden color and a distinct aromatic flavor. The fun fact is all about the labor. Saffron threads are the stigmas from the crocus flower, and each flower only produces 3 tiny threads. This means it takes around 75,000 flowers to produce a single pound of saffron. And every single one of those delicate threads has to be harvested by hand. We are at number 2, and honestly, I can't believe this isn't number 1. We're heading to Italy for a fungus so rare and so desired, billionaires fly across the world for a taste. I'm talking about white truffles. These aren't the chocolate kind. These are lumpy, potato-looking things that grow underground. They are the most expensive truffles in the world, fetching up to $3,600 per pound. These things are the diamonds of the culinary world. And that leads to our fun fact. Because they grow underground, they are impossible to find with the human eye. So, truffle hunters use specially trained dogs and, traditionally, female pigs to sniff them out. The pigs are naturally drawn to them because the truffles release a scent that is similar to a male pig's pheromones. We have made it. The number 1 most expensive food in the world. And honestly, it's a bit of a surprise. We're going back to Iran for something known as black gold. The most expensive food on the planet is Almas caviar. This isn't just any caviar, it's the rarest and most exclusive caviar there is. It comes from the incredibly rare albino beluga sturgeon, which can take decades to mature. The price? Hold on to your seats. It costs up to $34,500 per kilogram. That is just, I have no words. You could buy a brand new car for that price. Well, the fun fact is how it's packaged. As if the price wasn't enough, true Almas caviar is sold in a tin made of 24-karat gold. It is the most ridiculously opulent, insane, and expensive food on the face of the earth. And that is it! The top 10 most ridiculously expensive foods on the planet. My mind is blown, and my wallet is hiding in fear. We went from a $2,000 omelet to poop coffee all the way to $34,500 fish eggs in a literal gold tin. So now I have to ask you guys, if you had unlimited money, which one of these insane foods would you dare to try? Are you brave enough for the deadly fugu, or are you going straight for that gold tin of Almas caviar? Let me know your pick in the comments below. I read every single one, and I genuinely want to know what you guys think. If you had fun, are feeling hungry, or just want to see more crazy lists like this, do me a huge favor and destroy that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you all so much for watching. For our next video, we're going to be counting down the most expensive pets you can possibly own. You won't want to miss it. See you next time.